E-Sponder is a software development company that builds emergency response software for first responders throughout the world. Our solution's used primarily for planning and managing large-scale events or disasters. So examples of that would be a Super Bowl or a World Series game, or a tsunami or an earthquake, or a large-scale disaster. When we first began talking about the loan, we needed to buy out an old angel investor that helped originally start the business. We had sorted through probably 10 different banks to try to find a loan on our own, and no one was willing to give us money as a startup. I kept hearing in the St. Louis market, if you want to buy a piece of machinery or a building, no problem, but since you're investing in people, big problem. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get any traditional bank to make an investment in E-Sponder. We were introduced to the St. Louis Business Development Fund actually through some bankers who had declined to give us a traditional loan, but offered to take us through the St. Louis Business Development Fund process. The St. Louis Business Development Fund made the investment and helped us to buy out our angel investor and move on. The process was really easy, much easier than our traditional banking lines that we've received since. We went through an interview process, obviously do the background and credit checks. They spent some time investigating the business, but it was really much more about what do we plan to do to succeed, and not as much about what we've done in the past. As a new entity, it was really important for us to have that forward-leaning view rather than a history. Frankly, we didn't have the history. I would definitely recommend it because instead of having to give up equity in the business or ownership in the business, we pay a little bit more, but much cheaper than giving away equity in the business. When E-Sponder received the loan, we were a 6-person entity, really just beginning. Now, fast forward 3 years later, we have 18 people on our staff. We've grown the business from several $100,000 in revenues to now multiple millions of dollars in revenue. And we've grown our customer base from just a St. Louis footprint to now worldwide in 5 countries and managing crises abroad rather than just in our own backyard.